Hey y'all, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I'm coming to y'all from Ruth, from She Reads Truth. And this is Ruth 2, 4 through 17. I've titled this Meet Cute. So for my book talk girlies, if you want to read about meet cute in the Bible, read Ruth 2, 4 through 17. Later, when Boaz arrived from Bethlehem, he said to the harvesters, "The Lord be with you." "The Lord bless you," they replied. Boaz asked his servant, who was in charge of the harvesters, "Whose young woman is this? Who she belong to? Because I see her." He's already, listen, peeping her. The servant answered, "She is the young Moabite woman who returned with Naomi from the territory of Moab. She said, 'Will you let me gather fallen grain among the bundles behind the harvesters?' She came and has been on her feet since early morning, except that she rested a little in the shelter." So she's not lazy. She's been working all day. She's earning her keep. She's not trying to be out here and be a freeloader and, get handouts. No, she's putting in work. Then Boaz said to Ruth, "Listen, my daughter, don't go and gather grain in another field, and don't leave this one, but stay here close to my female servants. One, that's for her safety, and two, that's him staking his claim on her. See which field they are harvesting and follow them. Haven't I ordered the young men not to touch you? When you are thirsty, go and drink from the jars the young men have filled." She fell face down, bowed to the ground, and said to him, "Why have I found favor with you, so that you notice me, although I am a foreigner?" And this made me think about how we question the intentions of others when they are being nice to us or being good to us. And this goes for my ladies. When we have men come into our lives who are coming with good intentions, and we see that they're coming with good intentions, but we question it because of our past, what we have experienced with other men and things like that. But this also goes for people. We have experienced bad friendships. We have experienced bad familial relationships. And so when we have people who are coming to us and they're being nice, we're like, why? What's the catch? When is the other shoe going to drop? This also goes when God blesses us, because we may feel like we don't deserve his blessings because of the sins we've committed, the things that we have done. And it's like, no, you are deserving. What God is giving you is for you. Don't question it. Don't be asking questions, okay? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Let me finish. Boaz answered her, "Everything you have done for your mother-in-law since your husband's death has been fully reported to me. How you left your father and mother and your native land, and how you came to a people you didn't previously know. May the Lord reward you for what you have done, and may you receive a full reward from the Lord God of Israel, under whose wings you have come for refuge." So he's in awe of her. He's seen everything she does. He sees her worth. He sees her value. Like, he sees her. He's telling her that you are worthy of these things. You are a good person, so good things are going to come to you. "My Lord," she said, I have found favor with you, for you have comforted and encouraged your servant, although I am not like one of your female servants." So she's not like the rest. She's new. She just got here. But she's found favor in him. "Lord, I see what you have done for Ruth." At mealtime, Boaz told her, "Come over here and have some bread and dip it in the vinegar sauce." So she sat beside the harvesters, and he offered her roasted grain. She ate and was satisfied and had some left over. To me, that is a dinner date. Even though there was other people there, that was a dinner date. He invited her to dinner. That was a date. That was their first date. When she got up to gather grain, Boaz ordered his young men, "Let her even gather grain among the bundles, and don't humiliate her. Pull out some stalks from the bundles for her and leave them for her to gather. Don't rebuke her." So he's telling them, help her out. Don't make her work too hard. Help her out so that she can gather more than what she previously did. But don't let her know. Make her think that she's doing this on her own. So Ruth gathered grain in the field until evening. She beat out what she had gathered, and it was about 26 quarts of barley. He was looking out for her. Y'all, when I tell you Boaz was already in love with this woman, talk about love at first sight. That is a love story. It is. And I'm just like, I'm ready. Lord, I am ready. I'm ready for my Boaz. So going deeper, Leviticus 19:9 through 10. When you reap the harvest of your land, you are not to reap to the very edge of your field or gather the gleanings of your harvest. Do not strip your vineyard bare or gather its fallen grapes. Do not pull up everything. Do not collect everything. Leave them for the poor and the resident alien, which would have been Ruth. I am the Lord your God. That is what he commanded in Leviticus. And Boaz is listening, a man of God. This is Psalm 36, 7 through 9. How priceless your faithful love is, God. People take refuge in the shadow of your wings. Ruth 2 and 12. May the Lord reward you for what you have done, and may you receive a full reward from the Lord God of Israel, under whose wings you have come for refuge. They are filled from the abundance of your house. You let them drink from your refreshing stream. That's Ruth 2 and 9. For the wellspring of life is with you. By means of your light we see light. Matthew 25:35 through 46, but I'm only going to read a few verses. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me. Isn't that Boaz and Ruth? Verse 40, and the king will answer them, truly I tell you, whatever you did for the one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Y'all have a blessed one.